Hostetler looking, fires it away. Touchdown!
Bledsoe, long ball, man is open, tips in, touchdown, it's over.
Emmitt's hurting.
Not only is he in there, but he's the go-to guy.
Buddy Ryan taking a swing at Kevin Gilbride. It's just hogwash.
It was one of the craziest season finales in NFL history. In 1993, the league scheduled an 18th week to end the season. Each team had 2 bye weeks that year. It was the first and last time it ever happened. And what transpired on that final Sunday was absolute madness.
This is football. Listen to this crowd. They're all standing up. Woo!
We'll get started in the AFC. The 3 division winners were already spoken for, but the wild card race was wide open. 5 teams and only 3 available spots. The 8-7 Steelers needed a win and some help. Bill Cowher's Pittsburgh squad was looking for their 2nd straight playoff appearance. In came Cleveland and star return man Eric Metcalf, who had stunned the Steelers just weeks before.
Eric Metcalf has already taken 191 yards for a score. He has this one at the 25. Metcalf to the outside. We'll go. Metcalf at midfield. Metcalf cuts back. He's still on his feet. Metcalf will go for the score. Unbelievable.
Would the Browns do it again in Week 18? Trailing 16-9, Cleveland had 2 shots to send the game into overtime.
Vinny Testaverde with 19 seconds to go.
Now they'll start the clock again.
Testaverde throwing for the end zone. Did he catch it? No, he did not have possession. 4th down play. 8 seconds remaining. Testaverde has to go for the touchdown here, and it is broken up. Knocked away from Michael Jackson.
The Steelers did what they had to do. At 9-7, they now needed the Jets and Dolphins to lose. Let's jump over to Foxborough, where 1993 first overall pick Drew Bledsoe was torching Miami.
Now Bledsoe throws to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Ben Coates at Foxborough Stadium absolutely erupts.
But the Dolphins battled back. They'd be playoff bound with a win. Could Scott Mitchell get it done? Dan Marino had been injured earlier that season, and Miami was trying to avoid a 5th straight loss.
They're still behind in the closing stretch. Mitchell steps in, gets it away, and is there, and he catches the ball and gets out of bounds. What a play by Ingram with 25 seconds left. Stojanovic with a chance to tie the game with 9 seconds left. Snap, set down, and kick. All good. And now overtime looms here at Foxborough for a 2nd straight year.
Now, in overtime, could they stop the rookie Bledsoe?
And he's been perfect as a Patriot. Bledsoe, long ball, man is open, tips in, touchdown, it's over. You could not comprehend the crowd noise here.
You can't make this kind of thing up. Bill Parcells' first year in New England ends with a walk-off score to send the Dolphins packing. The Steelers still had life if the Jets lost later that night. But first, let's go to LA, where the 9-6 Raiders hosted the 9-6 Broncos. These were the stakes. If the Raiders win, they're in. Lose and go home. The Broncos earn the AFC's 4th seed and host a playoff game if they win. A loss means they're on the road in the wild card round.
Elway has protection. Now he has to scramble. Heaves for the end zone. Touchdown! Elway had plenty of time, and Sharp is wide open. Sharp in a foot race has the touchdown. Elway tosses to Sharp for the touchdown.
Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness?
Down 30-13 in the 3rd quarter, things were looking bleak for the Silver and Black. But future Hall of Famer Tim Brown could not be stopped, producing arguably his greatest game ever.
Safety blitz from the Broncos, and Hostetler hits Brown with a big play to the 45-yard line. Hostetler has time, man is man. Complete pass to the 30, Tim Brown again. Hostetler for the end zone, and Brown, touchdown!
Brown had 11 catches for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns. LA cut the deficit to 7, and it would be up to Jeff Hostetler to lead a game-tying touchdown drive.
2 minutes, 59 seconds, and 70 yards, separating the Raiders from a shot at the playoffs. They must win or they go home. Same play. Tim Brown, first down to the 27-yard line. Closing seconds of this game. Completion to Tim Brown. Fires it. Brown has it at the 4. Short drop. Hostetler looking. Fires it away. Touchdown! Right! No time left!
But Denver took the ball in overtime and marched right down the field, setting up rookie kicker Jason Elam for a game winner.
From 40 yards, Jason Elam to win the game. No good!
With that miss, it was now Hostetler's turn. The Raiders' prized free agent signing drove LA into field goal range, where a 47-yard kick stood between them and the playoffs.
Jager from 47 to put the Raiders in the playoffs. Good! Raiders win!
Now that's a finish. The final piece of the AFC puzzle would fall into place Sunday night, where the Oilers hosted the 8-7 Jets. With a first-round bye already locked up, Houston rested QB Warren Moon. Could Boomer Esiason in New York capitalize? Not exactly. A 24-0 loss was a minor footnote to one of the most bizarre sideline moments ever seen.
Take a look at what happened on the sideline with Kevin Gilbride and Buddy Ryan. There's Buddy Ryan. There's Kevin Gilbride. That's Buddy Ryan taking a swing at Kevin Gilbride. That's baloney. I mean, it's just hogwash.
Pure insanity. The Jets' loss meant Pittsburgh would earn the number 6 seed and travel to Kansas City in the wild card round. The Raiders and Broncos, meanwhile, would run it back at the LA Coliseum.
Big game, baby. We're in.
And we haven't even hit the NFC yet. A little less convoluted than the AFC, we knew this: the 49ers were locked into the number 2 seed. Everything else was up for grabs.
Welcome to the Pontiac Silverdome, where the Detroit Lions can clinch a Central Division title with a victory over the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay was looking for its first division title since 1972. Detroit, meanwhile, was without Barry Sanders for the 5th straight game. Enter Eric Lynch.
Lynch, touchdown! Man from the practice squad. Oh, Lynch is met by Bennett, but he goes in for the score.
The unknown running back amassed 144 yards from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns. And how random was this performance? Lynch rushed for just 2 total yards the rest of his career. While all that was happening, Packers All-Pro receiver Sterling Sharp broke his own record for catches in a single season.
2nd and 3. Favre gets some time, goes to Sharp. Sharp has the first down and has now broken his own record for catches in one season, 109.
Congratulations, Sterling Sharp. You deserve it.
Unfortunately for Sharp, his young quarterback was having a rough day.
First down, Green Bay. Favre, Ford from the pocket, gets it off, intercepted. From the Lions, 41. That's batted at the line and intercepted. 3rd down and 6. That is intercepted. Favre gets it off. That's going to be intercepted.
Detroit at 10-6 would earn the 3 seed and the NFC Central crown. The Lions haven't won their division since that day. The 9-7 Packers entered the playoffs as the 6th seed. How about the Vikings? A win in Washington would send them into the playoffs as the number 5 seed. Their defense held strong when it needed to. One final 4th quarter stop sealed the game.
The Redskins in the final minute 33 to win the ball game. Redmond back to throw. There he goes. Down he goes. Fumble football. Parker with a sack. There's a scramble for the ball.
The Vikes got it.
The Vikes have got the ball at the 45-yard line.
Lights out. To the playoffs we go. Woo-hoo-hoo.
The Eagles, as a result, were eliminated, but their NFC East rivals had a rare clash ahead. The 11-4 Cowboys against the 11-4 Giants for all the marbles. The winner would get the NFC East title and home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
And Emmitt Smith. Run down by Greg Jackson. And Smith is hurt.
Landed on his right shoulder and he came off the field. He jogged off the field.
Most people have seen it, most people know all about it, but just a reminder that Emmitt Smith produced one of the gutsiest performances of all time on that final Sunday of the '93 season. Emmitt gained over 150 yards from scrimmage before separating his shoulder late in the second quarter. Dallas took a 13-0 lead into halftime before the Giants bounced back.
Punt is partially blocked. Williams hits it, and the Giants get it back. Kevin Williams trying to take it on the hop and lost it. 3rd and goal at the 1. Touchdown.
Lost in Emmitt's big day was New York running back RODNEY Hampton. He touched the ball 33 times as the focal point of the Giants' attack. But midway through the third quarter, the 1993 MVP took over.
Emmitt Smith, who I think is the best running back in all of football. You know, Smith may only have one arm, but they're still going to him. Not only is he in there, but he's the go-to guy.
The Giants kicked a late field goal to send the game into overtime, but it was all number 22 in that sudden death period. Smith touched the ball 8 times to set up the division-winning kick.
The high of the team that wins in this game is going to be as high as you can get.
Murray's kick is high enough and long enough and right down the middle. They're the NFC Eastern Division champions.
So there you have it. The Giants, now as the 4 seed, would host Minnesota in the wild card round, while Dallas earned home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So what exactly happened in the postseason? What did this wild Week 18 lead to? Well, if you like lasts, then this was the year for you. It was the last time the Lions would host a playoff game. That's right, there hasn't been a postseason game in Detroit since this happened.
On a quick snap, second down. Farr, with daylight and time, goes for the whole thing. Touchdown! Green Bay leads. Brett Farr.
In the divisional round, 49ers running back Ricky Watters set a playoff record with 5 rushing touchdowns in Lawrence Taylor's final game.
The season's over now, the game is over, and my career is over.
Joe Montana led the Chiefs to the AFC Championship game in what would be his last 2 playoff wins.
It's back to pass, Joe Montana. Looks right, arches a pass into the end zone. A backpedaling, leaping catch. Touchdown! Hey! I don't believe what I just saw. Montana Magic is back, alive and kicking in Houston, Texas.
The Bills crushed Montana and the Chiefs a week later to win their 4th straight AFC Championship. They haven't been back to the Super Bowl since. Emmitt Smith went on to win MVP in that game against Buffalo. Dallas captured its 2nd straight title in Jimmy Johnson's last game with the Cowboys.
2 in a row. How sweet it is.